Hi there, we are here today with Kyle Price, the Executive Artistic Director of Caroga Lake Arts Collective. How did this begin, Kyle?
Well, it started almost 10 years ago now. We just finished our 10th season, and it started in my grandmother's house on Caroga Lake, just down the street from Houston. And for many summers, my friends and I were going to various music festivals all across the Northeast. And my sister and I always wondered, well, what if we brought our friends here to Caroga Lake? We could all sleep at my grandmother's house, put on a concert at the chapel. It might be a little bit of fun. And so it worked out. We brought 8 friends, and we put on a concert in 2012. And we didn't do much advertising at all. We put a little sign out, we hand drew a sign, put it in the front yard. So yeah, not a huge marketing budget. We had almost 100 people show up, and people loved it and wanted to have us back. And so the next year it grew, and we had twice as many artists, more audience members, and really just duplicated itself year after year. So it's been an amazing journey, but certainly to be sitting here right now, that's the special occasion.
That's special, and I remember going to the chapel for the concerts were fabulous.
Thank you.
Fabulous. Okay, also we're talking about this holiday concert. What is the title of this holiday concert you're going to do here?
So we were thinking about what to name the concert here at the Glove as part of our CLMF Winterfest. So kind of like a week of the music festival displaced into the wintertime. And we came up with the title Holiday Sweets and Sweets. So very clever, I know. But
it is clever. Now explain the difference of sweets and sweets.
Yes. So, the idea essentially is to play off the word sweets using the Brandenburg, Bach's Brandenburg Suite number 6, which will be played along with the Tchaikovsky Nutcracker Suite. And Suleiman Takali, a good friend of mine, who came to Caroga back in 2013, actually hasn't been back since. This is going to be his first time back. It's really exciting. Has since taken over the world as a violinist, won a competition in Japan, lives in New York City, plays in the Carnegie Hall Ensemble, and so he'll be up playing a duet, essentially, with a pianist, which is his own take on the Tchaikovsky Nutcracker Suite, his own variations, and it's extremely difficult and really impressive, so I think everyone will really love it. So you'll have those suites, also Corelli Christmas Concerto, which is another kind of suite of movements. So it just seemed to all fit in to be holiday sweets and sweets. So you might get some sweets as well.
Oh, okay. But I'm surprised that you chose Brandenburg for that. Why is that? Usually that's not a holiday.
Yeah, no, usually you don't hear it over the holidays. You usually get Nutcracker, get the kind of standard favorites. But for me, listening to Brandenburg 6, which features 2 violas, which is very unusual. There's a lot of viola jokes out there, but I come from a family of violists, so I have to be careful, and I have to highlight the violas. I have to be a viola fan. So it highlights 2 violas and cellists, and it's kind of an unusual ensemble. But it's such a cheery mood, and it has such a cheery vibe to it that I thought, oh, this would be perfect to pair with Tchaikovsky and the Corellis. So.
Okay. Now, getting back to the Nutcracker, do you have a history with playing Nutcrackers?
Yeah, so we've done it all in kind of different formats. So last year we did a virtual Winterfest because with the lockdown we couldn't really do much in person. And so we had friends from all over the country send in their videos, had a video editor put it together, and we did each movement, we had a different genre of music for the Nutcracker. So we had bluegrass, we had jazz, we had classical, we had kind of like a world music version of it. So it was a really fun, unique way to look at the Nutcracker. Then the year before that, we were here at the Glove.
Right, 2019.
We did the kind of orchestral suite of the Nutcracker. So I'm eventually looking for, this is all kind of leading up, I hope someday we can bring full ballet and orchestra in here and really put on the full scale.
We would love to have that here at the
amazing?
Glove. Now, as the artistic director, are you the one that picks your musicians for your summer and what they're going to play, or do you allow them to choose their best?
That's a great question. I choose all the artists. A lot of them are friends I've met at these summer festivals or at music conservatory. And then I essentially, think about what pieces would work well with everyone, and in the venue with the audience type that might be there. And then, generally the artist will come to me and say, hey, I have this idea to collaborate with this friend, and usually I'll be like, oh yeah, that's totally fine, that sounds good. Sometimes I'm like, well, our content's already 2 hours long, so maybe we should just
Right.
keep it to that. But no, they're all super fun, and what's been really cool about it is that there was a bunch of different circles of friends when this started, and now all those different circles have met each other, and now they hang out together more than they hang out with me. So that's totally fine, because I'm trying to be busy and all that kind of stuff.
Right,
So,
right.
yeah.
Well, what's most impressive is the variety of your musicians. Like last year, playing under the marquee, the first was the string quartet. The first time was lovely, and then the second time, it was great. You even had the young lady playing the guitar, and it's just a wonderful variety. And that's why we love to collaborate with you here at the Glove, because you know how important live music, live theater is to a community.
Yes, totally. I mean, I think when you look at this space here, and if people haven't been here recently, like, really encourage you to come see it. The potential is incredible. First of all, when we first played in here, which I think was 2018, I have to go back to the history books for that one, but when we played in here, the acoustics were just incredible. And even right now talking, I can hear my voice in the back of the hall.
Yes.
And that's something that you shouldn't take for granted, because you don't see it in a lot of spaces. And so immediately we were like, wow, this is a really special place. And so with that, the potential is huge. And so we just really enjoy being back here and doing different things, like this summer playing under the marquee, but I know we'll be looking forward to returning to the stage.
So moving right along, Kyle. The pieces that you've selected for the concert, how do you think that's going to be special during the holidays for people?
Yeah, I think the pieces will be special for the holidays, because around this time of year, I think it's always special to be, together and as close as we can, enjoying music. That, especially, I think, during this time, people really enjoy instrumental music. There's something peaceful about it. Reminds us of being next to the Christmas tree, or in our respective traditions. Just having something special to share with one another. And I think the Brandenburg brings that joy to people. The Corelli Christmas Concerto obviously has significant ties to this time of year. And the Nutcracker, for a lot of people, have very powerful memories. I remember going when I was 5 years old to the Nutcracker. So for me, it's always a joy to play that during this time of year.
And so what would you most look forward to if we had a collaboration between the Glove and CAC?
Yeah, I think what could be really amazing is that in Caroga and in Gloversville, and I'll throw Johnstown in there as well, there's so much potential for arts. I think there's a need for it, there's a desire for it, and not everyone is quite attuned to the desire, but it's certainly there, and I think Caroga Arts and the Glove are proof of that desire. The way people are giving to these organizations to allow them to grow, the way that every year we keep growing and increasing the number of concerts we're doing because there's that demand. I think it's obvious that there's something really special happening here, and a collaboration and even concerts together just enhance that sense of working together and making something really impactful in the Fulton County area.
So that you believe the performing arts is very important for this whole community.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And, we talked about everything about the CAC, but we never asked about you, Kyle. Your education.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, happy to chat about my education. It went for a long time. No, I was really fortunate. I grew up in my mother's chamber music program called Chamber Music Connection, which won an award with Lincoln Center Chamber Music Society. And so I got to meet a lot of fantastic artists that way. Got to collaborate with a lot of leading quartets from around the world. And really, we wouldn't be able to do what we do in Caroga without my mom's program and without my sister and my whole family being involved. So I was very fortunate to grow up in that situation.
That's a very supportive musical
Very
family.
supportive. And then I went to music conservatory at Cleveland Institute of Music, and then off to University of Wisconsin, where I did my master's and doctorate. And I swear I was trying to go warmer places.
Yeah,
I was applying to like California, Florida, Texas, exactly.
Nothing.
But I went from Columbus to Cleveland to Wisconsin
Yeah,
and then Caroga.
So you're all set with the winter. You know
exactly.
what? You know what this holiday sweets and sweets is all about.
Exactly.
So let's just reiterate, our concert is December 19th at 4 p.m. here at the Glove, and it's the holiday sweets and sweets. Tickets are $10. Single or a family of four, it'd be $30, and we're going to have hot chocolate and sweets with marshmallows and
That'll be so fun.
and give love to the Glove, right,
Yeah,
Kyle?
give love to the Glove, and also to learn about Caroga Arts, you can visit carogaarts.org, and Stanley knows a lot about Caroga.
I certainly do.
Yeah,
I certainly
there's a place
do.
up there.
I always love watching you guys go down to rehearsal and walk back.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a fun time, and I think, certainly with Sherman's being this amazing summer venue and what we're doing at the Shine property also,
That's right.
and that connection to the Glove, I think there's so much.
Oh, right. That people don't know about that.
Right.
That the Shine had that. My Hill was the name of that
Yeah,
property.
in Caroga Lake,
Right.
along with the Glove Theater.
Right.
So there's a lot of synergy between the two
Right.
locations, and we're just happy to be a part of this. So thanks for having us.
Okay, well, thank you, sir.